It's a chilly Saturday morning. Got the excavator warming up in the barn because we got an emergency to take care of. So power at my grandparents' house has been flickering on and off for, I'd say, even maybe a couple months, and we finally had time. My father had time to go down and get National Grid out here and see what they thought, and we figured it was their problem, but it wasn't their problem. So from the pole to the meter on the side of the house, the wire's apparently no good. So last night, by some miracle, we were able to get all the pieces required to do the job. So we gotta go dig a hole. I don't think the ground's too frozen, so that's good. It's been warm. If it's colder winter, we might be having some more problems right now, but should be able to get a hole dug. It's only like 120 feet. It's not like my house or my father's house that's 1 mile from the road. So shouldn't take too long. Hopefully we can get it hooked up. Hopefully we can get National Grid back out here to get it disconnected so we can reconnect it. So here's the meter can, and it's like 115, 120 feet to the pole up there. So not too far at all, but got a sidewalk here, goes around. It's actually been pulled up before because the fuel tank had to be replaced, and so that the fuel tank's right there. So there's a fuel line going in there. We got the cable coming in here. Also somewhere here, the power goes out over to the garages. So there's a lot of stuff in the ground here. And the cable line is also just barely put into the ground. It's not actually put in the trench. So lots to not hit today, but needs to get fixed. So making it happen. Well, the trench is pretty much all dug. I just got to wait for Dad to come back, and I'll have him watch me dig around the pole. We were able to find the cable line because that was replaced a few years ago by the cable company, and they just barely put it in the ground, but it went down through there, so we didn't dig that up. And the water line is deeper than this, but I'm pretty sure the water line's still to our left of our trench, so we're not on the top of it anyways, which is good. And everything down here, we found everything. Like I said, so the power is still currently on. Well, it's not on, it's like off at the meter apparently. Like the wires are still hot. We got to cut it off at the pole. We're gonna rip this shit off, and then we can put our new stuff on, and they can turn it back on. So really need the power company to get here. Those fittings are like crimp on ends. We were able to find the fittings last night, but we couldn't find a thing to put them on. Harbor Freight had something that seems like it's gonna work. It's not quite big enough, but we're gonna modify it a little bit and make it work. So we can put the wire ends on, and hopefully we can get this hooked back up today. The trench is all done. That was fun. Anything with the excavator is fun, right? Even if it's the stupidest project and the stupidest time of year. Yeah, it's still fun. We got the 3 ends on with our Harbor Freight tool modified slightly, but we're good. We can put it in the hole and maybe stop the water from running all the way down here a little bit. And then we got to finish digging the hole by the pole. But one end's ready to go on if we ever get the power off. Got the power disconnected finally, so we can rehook it up. Let's do it up. Should be ready to go down here.
Oh, that's it.
Pulls in. He's gonna hook it up. I know. Should have done it to Tina's house. We got it all hooked up. Just like we knew what the fuck we were doing. And guy's sticking around. He's gonna hook it up for us, and fucking we're done. We got the thingies all look pretty good in there.
Yeah, it looked really good, I thought.
Yep, you're.
That's a little dirty.
We're up and going. Really good. Gotta fill it in quick. Dad's scraping out the bucket, but it's all filled in. It's all done. it's good enough for winter. We'll clean it up more in the spring, but really worked out good. Had all the fittings on the thing when the guy showed up. We were able to put the new parts onto the house after he turned off the power because the power wasn't off. So he turned it off, hooked it up. He hooked it up at the other end. Power's working again. Everything looked right. So hopefully that solved the issue. And it's good for another 25 years or so, or maybe longer would be better, but the project done. So thanks for watching, and see you next week. Don't forget to subscribe.